Okay, so what I learned about Haitian storytelling is that the storyteller says creak, and then the audience says crack. So I'm gonna need you to help me out with that. Creak, crack, creak, crack, creak, crack. All right, so this next story will be about two donkeys. No, seriously, so, there's two donkeys, and they have three things in common. One, they're donkeys. Two, they love grass. And three, they love each other. So they're hanging out, eating grass, and doing whatever donkeys in love do. You know, just doing that donkey life, you know? And one summer, it's a really dry summer, no rain, no grass, no fun. The male donkey, who's referred to in the story as male donkey, says to his partner, who's referred to as Anne, or Annie, let's turn into humans, get jobs, survive this dry season, and meet up back here next year. Cool. Boom. Humans. Okay. So, Annie's really beautiful. Walks into town, day one. Farmer sees her, falls in love, quick marriage, judge, pen, simple. Married. Donkey, not as lucky. Find a job as a day laborer, he survived, he's working, it's okay. So now, Annie's married, but the marriage is not going so well because she doesn't understand any of the farmers, that's her husband's, pop references. He makes a joke, she doesn't get it. You know, he tried to make everything fresh. It's an awkward marriage. So, because Donkey's life wasn't that exciting or whatever, as soon as it turned spring, he heads back to the spot where they were. They're supposed to be back in the summer, but he's there in the spring. And he's singing, Annie, I miss you. Annie, summer is near. He's singing to himself. So then the summer comes, and he doesn't show up. Maybe she forgot. So now he's walking into the town as a donkey, singing, Annie, where are you? Annie, summer is here. She's not there. Goes to the next town. Annie, where are you? Annie, summer is here. And he hears him. She opens up the window and sings, that's me. I'm near you. That's me. So get your ass in here. Donkey runs in. She sees him. She turns back to a donkey. Boom, boom, boom. Now their donkey's in the kitchen. Doing what donkeys do. Pots, pans, broken, everything. Wilding out. So now, just as it happens, Farmer's heading back in the house. He's heading back as they're headed out. Let's get out of here, donkeys. They leave. He looks around his kitchen. It's not a pretty sight. It's broken. And the moral of the story is, next time you fall in love, do a reference check. Don't Google, you know what I mean? Check their old employers, call up their best friend, do whatever you gotta do, Twitter, Facebook, do that, because you don't want to marry a donkey. I got one more. This story has two names. The first name is The Four Hairs from the Devil's Beard, and the other name is Respect. Okay, so this story is about a boy. He loved his mother. She was very nice. She taught him a lot. The biggest thing she taught him was to respect everybody. Treat everybody like a king, like a queen, like royalty. When you greet someone, she says, say respect to you, my honor. Always. Cool. She passes away. Father remarries stepmother. Turns out, though, she doesn't really think this whole respect to you, my honor is cute. She thought, he was either being like facetious, sarcastic, or corny, so she didn't like it. Hey son, pass the salt. Respect to you, my honor. Annoying. So she's trying to get rid of him. So she sends him on many, many quests, all these wild adventures. But she decides she's gonna send him on one adventure which he will never return from. She says, son? He says, yes, my honor. I want you to get me 4 hairs from the beard of the devil. Sure thing, my honor. Okay, so he's going out now on his quest, singing, what you want, baby, I got. Hey, you! Why are you singing that song all happy? I'm on my way to get 4 years from the beard of the devil. And I should tell you that the man who called to him, he's kind of a vagabond. He's not really, he's a bit disheveled, not really that rich. He's kind of struggling. And so they're talking, and it comes out what he's doing. And he says, okay, if you're going to meet the devil, can you do me a favor? Can you ask the devil to help me heal my daughter? And then turns to the daughter waves to the boy nods confidently. Says, she's been, she's been limping for the last 3 years, and I spent all my money trying to find a cure, and I can't do it. He says, okay. He continues down, what you want, baby, I got, hey, you! Respect to you, my honor. He says, oh, how did you know I was a king? I like the way you address me. I actually am a king. Where are you going? He says, I'm going to get 4 hairs from the beard of the devil. 4 hairs from the beard of the devil? Yes, 4 hairs from the beard of the devil. Cool, well, if you're going to see the devil, can you ask the devil why there's no water in my well? Sure thing, your honor. Cool. He continues, what you want? Baby, I got it. Freeze! What? Now there's a guard who's pointing a gun at him. And he says, yes, my honor, how may I help you? He says, where are you going? I'm going to get 4 hairs from the beard of the devil. Okay, if you do manage to make it to the devil and he doesn't eat you, can you ask the devil how I can get out of this job? I've been guarding this gate for the last 3 years and no one's come to help me. Sure thing. Continues on. So now he stops at a house and he thinks it might be the house of the devil. Why? Because he's heard stories about the devil's wife. See, the thing about the devil's wife is people don't really talk bad about the devil, but they talk a lot about his wife. You know what I mean? It's easier that way. And from the stories he heard, it looks like the house she might live in. He knocks on the door. She opens it. What do you want? Respect to you, my honor. She's never been spoke to like that before. It's like, whoa. What did you say? Respect to you, my honor. Wow. Why are you here? I've come to get 4 hairs from the beard of the devil. She says, I think I can help you with that. If you are able to stay under this bed and not make any sound, I think we can get that done. Oh, and by the way, he tells her all the other things that he has to do. All the other questions that he has to ask the devil. So he tells her all that. So now the devil comes in. I smell fresh meat. Of course you do, my dear. I just made you some food. Cool. Eat the food. Sleeping. They're in bed now. The devil's fast asleep. She grabs one here. Pulls it out. One done. Okay. She goes again. Grabs. 2. Ah! Why are you touching my beard? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just having a dream. Tell me about your dream. There was a man, and he was very sad because his daughter's leg was hurt. He did not know how to fix it. Fool! All he has to do is get some sulfur rock, crush it, put it on her toes, and she'll be fine. Great. Now go back to sleep. Okay, back to sleep. Grabs the beard. 3. Who? Why are you grabbing my beard again? I had another dream. Tell me your dream. The devil love to hear about dreams. Tell me your dream. There was a king. And the king was sad because there was no water in his well. Kings are fools. Everyone's a fool. All he has to do is remove the guava from the bottom of his well, and everything will be fine. Cool. Now go to sleep. Sleeping. Grabs another here. Out. What are you doing? I had another dream. Tell me about your dream. This time I was in the dream, and I was a guard, and I was in this job, and I couldn't get out. I didn't know what to do. All you had to do was find the first person you see, ask them to hold your gun while you get some cigarettes, and never come back. Oh, devil, you're so wise. Now go to sleep. Go to sleep next day. The devil leaves. She gives the boy the 4 hairs. Everything's cool. He's heading back now. Sees the guard. Hey, respect to you, my honor. So how did it go with the devil? He said, all you have to do is find the first person you see, ask them to hold your gun while you get cigarettes, and be out. Oh, I forgot to tell you that the guard promised the boy half of his money if he was able to help him out. So, the advice is great. He's paying the boy dollar. Before he gives him his last dollar, he says, "Oh, by the way, could you just hold my gun real quick?" No, man, that's somebody else. Okay, so they're moving. He's heading back now. You know, he sees the king. How did it go with the devil? Respect to you, my honor. Sure. It says, all you have to do is remove the guava from the bottom of your well, and everything will be well. And he says, great. He removes it. Water comes. Everything is good. He says, okay, as a thank you, whatever you want, you can stay in my palace. Cool. Now he's walking in. He meets the man with his daughter. Daughter waves at him. He nods. So he says, he tells him what to do. He does it. Crushes sulfur rock. Everything is good. She's healed. Now he's heading home to return the 4 years to his stepmother. Goes home. You're back. Respect to you, my honor. Did you find that was here? Yes, I did. Here they are. She takes them and they feel hot and metallic. Like these are legit devil ears. She's like, wow. I didn't know you could do this. Wow. I'm really proud of you, son. Today, I'll make your favorite food. You can stay here. He says, you know what, stepmom? I'm going to stay at a place where people call me honor. I'm going to live with the king. So now he's going to live with the king. And on his way to the king, he hears someone call out to him. He turns back. He sees the man's daughter running towards him. She's waving. He nods confidently. I like the end.
So I have a question. Did they do a background check on the daughter, though?
Yeah. He didn't jump into it, so they hang it out at first. And he saw her father. So
How many of you know who Anansi is? Anansi, great trickster. We're now going to hear a story about Anansi from Hugh Cotton. Welcome back.